How's it going, everyone? Cutrex here. Today we're taking a look at this watch, the Casio AE1200WH, also known as the Casio Royale. I have to give a shout out to my man Ivan from Ross, Wristwatch Love. He also makes some really great watch videos. I highly recommend checking him out. He let me know about this watch a couple months ago, and I just think it's a really neat design, very affordable. It's been one of my favorites for a while now. So now let's get into this review and learn some more about this watch. Okay, let's start off with why this watch is called the Casio Royale. This Casio bears a striking resemblance to the 1983 Bond film Octopussy. 007, played by Roger Moore, wears a Seiko G757 5020 Sports 100 watch in the movie. If you're looking for one of those authentic Bond watches, they're a little bit harder to find. They can be had on eBay for a lot higher price, around $1,000 compared to the $20 to $40 from these Casios. Some of the similarities you can see are that on the top left corner of the watches, the Casio has an analog version of the clock there, while on the James Bond watch, it's a stopwatch and it's used as a radar inside the movie. On the top right corner of the Casio, you can see an area for alarm, signal, the mute option, and the world time map where you can choose different time zones. On the Seiko, that's where you see similar options but in a list format. So now let's talk about some specs of this watch. You have a long battery life of 10 years, there's 10 bar water resistance, you have a stopwatch, 5 alarms, an LED backlight, and a world map to choose your world time zones. There are also 3 different color options this watch comes in. You can have black, silver, or army green, and there are 3 strap options: rubber, stainless, or canvas. And for the best Bond look, you're going to go with the stainless steel bracelet. This watch has a square shape with flattened corners, so even if style's not for everyone, the size is right in the middle because it's about 42 millimeters across and only 12.5 millimeters thick. The main body of the watch is plastic with a silver paint over top it, giving it a metallic look. And while I wish it was steel to match the bracelet, I understand this price point of anywhere from $20 to $40. It makes sense you're probably gonna get a plastic body on the watch. One of the other things with the body is that you have a molding line going down the side, and it takes away from it a little bit, but after a while it's not something you really notice. One of the other things I'm not a huge fan of is all the wording on the front of the watch. You have the name, of course, and then world time, 5 alarms, the water resistance rating, 10-year battery, and the illuminator. I understand having Casio because, of course, the brand and the water resistance is pretty standard now, but having things like 5 alarm, 10-year battery, illuminator, those are all just features you see online and see on the box. So do you really need to have those on the face of the watch? It kind of just takes up space, and I feel like it'd look cleaner if they remove those. So let's break down the face of the watch now. On the front, you have an acrylic glass, which is expected for the price range. On the very bottom, you have the time, the date, and the day of the week. And if you click the search button to the right of that, it'll let you cycle through 4 different quick time zones you can set up. Above that to the left, you have the analog clock. And to the right of that, you have your world time map. And right above that, you could have your alarm setup or the beeping setup. If you have any of those turned on, you'll see it on a little screen. When you click the mode button to the left of the time, the first thing you'll get is the world time option, which gives you 31 time zones across 48 cities to easily go through and see different time zones if you're traveling around the world. After that, you have your standard features like alarms, timers, and stopwatches. Okay, let's wrap this up by talking about the bracelet itself. You have your choice of the rubber, plastic, resin-like one, your canvas, or your stainless steel. And for this one, I chose a stainless steel. It's not a super heavy, fancy stainless steel bracelet, and you have to imagine for the price range of anywhere, I think these are closer to $40 for a stainless one. It's going to be pretty basic, but I do like the weight that it adds. It feels like it's decent quality, it's not going to break anytime soon. If you look at the side of it, you can see it's just folded over with a stainless. But overall, it's pretty nice. I think I'd like to get one of the Vario watch straps for it. They make some leather straps, and I feel like it looked really nice. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.